all over West Michigan. This is 24-Hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to the final full-blown Friday night football frenzy. We've got highlights from 13 second-round playoff games. I'm Jack Doles. This is Larry Figursky, Casey Jones. We are the Frenzy crew. Let's start in Division I and work our way down. It's first up, OK Red rivals Hudsonville and Rockford met in Week 4 with the Rams edging the Eagles by a single point. Well, this was no contest early on. Mason Oppel takes over, 27-yard touchdown. That made it 9-0 Hudsonville. Second quarter, Oppel again calls his own number, fakes the handoff, cuts upfield, outside and goes 46 yards, and it was 16-0 Hudsonville with the lead. Second quarter, Oppel going to drop back. This time he's going to throw, and he's going to find Caden Kempker. Hauls it in, 18-yard touchdown, 23-0 Eagles. Third quarter, Eagles up 30-7. Rockford trying to come back. Tyler Bradfield breaks one up the middle, 23 yards for the touchdown, 30-15. But in the fourth quarter, Kyle Toth with the carry, going to break a couple tackles at the line, and he is gone. 44-yard touchdown run. Hudsonville beats Rockford 37-15.
Spotlight number 2 shining on the Sailors of Mona Shores, albeit some 125 miles east of Norton Shores. After knocking off Muskegon to win the OK Black title, then ousting a very good Caledonia team in the playoff opener a week ago, the 9-1 Sailors making the 2.5-hour trip east to Midland to meet the unbeaten Chemics. And we made the trip as well, and it was a great start for Mona Shores. Boy, have they had a wonderful season. First quarter, this is the handoff, Deontay Moffitt, and he breaks the plane from 7 yards out. The 7-0 Sailors. 14 zips, still in the first, Tyree Jackson, and check out this ball. Watch where it lands. Over the shoulder, in stride, and that's how you go the distance. 67 yards. Matt Skydeman takes it. It was 21-0 Sailors. Third quarter, Jackson again, kid's a great athlete. Cuts it up here on the left side and in from 4 yards out. It was 28-7 Mona Shores. And then they just begin to pull away the rest of the way. Moffitt from second of the game here from 11 yards out. Folks, Mona Shores wins, and they win big against an unbeaten team, 41-14.
You know, that's a tough team to defend. And for our defensive to kind of hold them and bend and not break, and for our staff to just believe in what we're doing. And, you know, they hit us on some hook and ladders. That's a tough team to defend. And I thought our offense was great. We made a couple mistakes, but I thought for the most part, we just, you know, our run game was spot on tonight. And it's huge for our community and our school.
Our third spotlight game is a rematch, a double rematch. Portage Northern and Battle Creek Lakeview. Huskies beat Lakeview back in Week 1 by 4, but Northern still remembers last year's first-round exit at the hands of the Spartans in the postseason. Now, neither school has ever been to a regional championship game, so first on the line for the winner of this, Dreon Kemp for Lakeview, going to get the scoring started, and it was really the Kemp's camp tonight. That was a 1-yard touchdown, made it 7-0 Lakeview, and then in the second quarter, Lakeview's Kemp again powering his way in for the score. It was a 14-0 Spartans lead. And then for the third time in the evening, if it works, then keep working it. Kemp again, another Lakeview touchdown, stretching it in, a 21-0 lead, and that's where this game ends. Battle Creek Lakeview, they are district champs. All 3 touchdowns by Dreon Kemp, 21-0 over North.
All right, Zeeland West, the defending state champ in Division III, and they really haven't been challenged yet this season. 10-0. Average margin of victory, 37 points. Could Stevensville Lakeshore mount the challenge? You bet. Casey Brinks, read option. He keeps it himself, and he's gone for the score. Dives in, 22-7 Ducks. Third quarter, 22-14 now. Handoff to Darius Parisi, and he finds a hole and goes 61 yards for the score, 30-14. But the Lancers hang tough. Zeeland West was driving, fumble, in midair, caught by Andrew Branch, and he's gone. 90-yard return cuts the lead to 30-22 after the 2-point conversion. Fourth quarter now, same score, and Stevensville Lakeshore hands off to Sam Effa. He's in for the score. 2-point conversion, no good, so it's 30-28. Under 2 minutes to play. Lancers 4th and 1. The QB keeper, but he's pushed back. Zeeland West holds on and wins this one 30-28. Here's John Shillito.
We made some mistakes, but you got to give them a tremendous amount of credit in terms of the game they played. They pulled out a lot of different things. A lot of credit to Stevensville, a lot of credit to our kids for finishing the thing.
Perennial OK White Powers, Grand Rapids Christian and Lowell battling yet again, this time for the right to meet Zeeland West in the regional finals. Red Arrows won that first meeting 2012 back in early October, but was Christian off to a quick start tonight. First play of the game, Eagles waste no time. Lucas Thompson gives to Keontae Ewing and then back to Thompson, and that will cover 90 yards. Christian jumped out to a quick 7-0 lead, making a 7-7 game, still in the opening quarter, and Thompson will do it again. This time he'll set up on a little play fake. There is your play action, and then finds Malik McLaughlin in the end zone. Eagles had a 14-7 lead. Still in the first quarter, Lowell would answer back. Ryan Stevens, and check out the throw here. Call it the frozen rope, and a nice grab at the other end, too. One-handed by Gabe Steed, and he'll go 65 yards for the score. That tied it back up at 14, and from that point on, Lowell began to pour it on. Next drive, Stevens will be looking for his big tight end, Josh Brannigan, and he'll find it. This one covers 74 yards. It was 21-14 Lowell at that point. Max Dean would then seal it shut with a 29-yard scamper coming up here for 6 more. Lowell sweeps Christian. The Red Arrows advance 49-31.
We're just going to keep working hard and you know, hope for the best. You know, we're running a gauntlet of championship programs, you know. I mean, East Grand Rapids last week and Christian this week, and now, God forbid, we got Zeeland West now. I mean, so it's just, it's, you know, I wouldn't wish this road on anybody, so I guess I probably deserve it.
And the big one in Division 8, Muskegon Catholic Central. They've mowed down everyone in front of them this year. So has Fowler. Both teams a perfect 10-0, but this one not even close. MCC already up 21-zip second quarter. That's Tommy Scott. 6 yards, beats it to the edge, and it built a 28-0 Crusaders lead. They poured on Nicholas Holt on the QB keeper right up the middle. A 5-yard score, 35-0 at the half with the clock running in the second half. Holt going to give it to LaTommy Scott. That's a 15-yard score. Muskegon Catholic Central hands Fowler their first loss, 42-0.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, highlights from Division